Hey everyone, Golden Ninja 3000 here again. Today I'm reviewing my very first Despicable Me 4 set. This is 75580 Minions and Banana Car. It's got 136 pieces, 4 minifigures, 3 of which I believe are exclusive, and this retails for 25 US dollars. It released on May 1st. I actually found this a couple of days early at my local Target here in Michigan, and I wanted to do an early review of this set, but I didn't get to it in time because I was just having so much fun building the Coliseum. Before we get into it though, I do want to remind everyone that I am an employee of the LEGO Group. However, all opinions expressed in these videos are my own and do not necessarily reflect the views of the LEGO Group, and LEGO is a registered trademark of the LEGO Group of companies, which does not sponsor, authorize, or endorse this site. So a lot of people have joked about this set basically being a Minions battle pack, and you know what? They're absolutely right, and that's why I bought it. This is the only standard Minion you get in this set. It's Mel. It's one of the one-eyed ones, and I really like these Minion minifigures. They have like these really intricate dual molded bodies and headpieces with separate arm parts. I don't think I've ever taken a look at one of these on my channel before, but they are really well designed and they look perfect. I have gotten like the Connects or something minions before. Some other building company has made minions in the past, and I really was not impressed, but I do really like the quality of these. The eyes are just like a one by one printed tile, and it is all the same color eyes in this set. Everyone has brown eyes. There have been other colors in the past. But yeah, you can just kind of see how crazy the dual molding is there. And they do have regular minifigure hands, so you can just rotate their hands like you would a normal minifigures. So that adds a really nice bit of articulation to this style of arm that I think was first introduced with Nexo Knights. Like there's a version of an arm like this that goes into a Technic hole, but it doesn't have movable hands. And I do like the accessories. I really wish they were printed though. He's painting something, but I mean, come on, there should be paint on the paintbrush and some paint printed onto the palette. Next up, we've got Pit Crew Ron, who, as the name suggests, is wearing this kind of car pit stop outfit. He is one of the shorter minions, and I do really like the red. It's well printed. I believe it's like the same dual molded piece, just printed over. Or maybe it's been dual molded in red. I'm not 100% sure. He's holding a banana, of course, because minions love bananas. He does have two eyes. I like the little hat. And I mean, I really like these minion headpieces. I think that they're done really well. He does have a buildable gun. I'm not sure what that is. It doesn't look like any of the guns from the first few movies. And of course, I haven't seen the fourth one yet. So maybe it's a reference. I just don't know. Next up, we have AVL Tim. Of course, AVL stands for the Anti-Villain League, introduced in the second movie. Maybe he's working there, I'm not sure, but I really love this figure because I like the tall minions. I think maybe a little bit better than the regular ones. He looks like Kevin to me, like same hair, same eyes, I think. So I don't know who Tim is, but I kind of miss Kevin. Love the torso print. That's really nice with the little business suit. I do want to say I'm not super impressed with the eye prints. A lot of the prints were kind of messed up. I can't zoom in any closer, but you might be able to see like they're printed with brown, black, and then white. And the black and white printing can be all over the place. Like this eye is printed correctly, and then this one you can see it's all smudged and kind of out of alignment, so it can make their eyes look weird. That's just really disappointing because I think like 3 of the eyes I received in this set were misprinted like that, which is a lot, and it can affect how the minifigures look. But other than that, this figure is fantastic, and he does come with a couple of accessories to kind of change up his look. I guess he's going to get like radio controlled at some point, so you've got this little like propeller thing to put on top of his head, and then you can just pop off his eyepieces and replace them with these like hypnotized goggles. So I think that that's a pretty cool look and makes for a very unique minion. And then lastly, we have Mega Minion Dave. The Mega Minions are new for this movie, and they've already caused quite the stir because they were revealed in official set images that LEGO sent to recognized fan media, and then all of the images were like copyright struck because Universal didn't want these being revealed even though they're in all of their toys. So it was just kind of a weird situation, and I don't get what the big secret is, because they're kind of just a bigger, uglier minion. Like, I mean, not that the regular minions are ugly, I actually think that they're pretty cute, but these things, yeah, I don't know how I feel about them. He's like this weird yellowish orange color, but he has like a slightly lighter yellow, like printed area. It's not the same color yellow as the rest of the minions, though. Like, you can just see the print on that area is not at all like a good enough quality. It's not the color it's supposed to be. So that's pretty disappointing. Other than that though, I really like the pieces used here. You can see he's holding like a barbell because he's stronger than the other minions, but this is dual molded. Like you can feel the difference in the plastics, and that's honestly crazy. Like I feel like that could have been printed, but it's just like a really intricate body piece. And then if you open up his head, like, the whole thing is hollow inside. That really surprised me. I mean, you can almost fit a whole minion in here if you pop its arms off. You can't, like, cap this guy with a minion inside, but yeah, that's just it's a really cool piece. I think it's made really well. So I like the Lego piece, even if I don't like the design of the characters in general. But the other thing I wanted to mention is that there is this black spot on top of his head. That is not a smudge. Like, that's not something I did. It looks like a little fleck of black got into like the plastic while it was being molded, and it won't come out. And honestly, there's another piece like that in this set. So I feel like I have been seeing quality issues like that more and more. And so it's a little bit annoying because I feel like it's pretty noticeable on there. But of course, a kid won't care as much about that. So with this set, the main show is really the minifigures. As you can see, the builds are pretty small. Going through them quickly, we have this table with what I think is a bottle of spilled milk. Again, don't know if that's a reference to the movie, but that splat piece is nice. Then we have the picture that Mel is painting, which is a banana. I really like this side build. I think it's pretty perfect. But again, I'd like it if there was like some yellow on the tip of this paintbrush so that it would look like it's actually being painted. Or I mean, even some brown like paint put onto the palette would have been great, but I do like that brick built banana piece. I think it's pretty cool. Then there's this little like weapons rack. It's got a walkie-talkie, it's got another gun. I don't know if like this is supposed to be the fart gun or something from the first movie, because that's the only gun I can think of besides the freeze ray. But this is just like a little place to store some of the extra accessories. Like you can put the goggles there, or maybe like the flyer if you don't want to have them on Tim. And then lastly, we have the banana car. This thing is unfortunately only a one-seater vehicle, so I'm gonna put Ron's accessories like sky high. He just slots right there into the jumpers. I don't love that those are green. I feel like the color scheme is a little bit mismatched on this. There's black and yellow for the banana, perfect. Some brown, perfect. Gray for the engine, okay. But then white for the steering wheel and green for like the seat. I feel like there's too many colors going on in such a small build. I really would have preferred not even yellow jumpers, just black ones and a black steering wheel. But maybe this is how it looks in the movie. So if so, that's not a complaint about the Lego set, just maybe it's something I don't like about the movie design. But overall, this thing is pretty nice. I mean, there is some nice detail on the sides. It's a car. It rolls around. I mean, it looks like a banana. I really like these yellow pieces. They were first used on like the Big Bowser set. And I think, yeah, this one also has that like that speck issue where a speck of black got into the plastic and that can't come out. So you can kind of adjust the banana parts, but I don't think you really need to. The only other thing here is the engine, like this big flaming engine. You can actually just really easily take this off because, I mean, it only attaches on a 2x2 round plate. And then they show Mega Minion Dave kind of just like throwing it around. So maybe this is something else that he can use to work out with. Here are the extra pieces for this set. You get a lot of nice 1x1 printed tiles. The box for this set is like a standard $20 box size. I do like the Despicable Me 4 art. It feels super Despicable Me, so that's nice. I love the image of that minion on top. And you do have a picture of Gru's family on the side, which I think is pretty cute. And then at the back, it just shows you more of the set. Very basic instructions. At the very back, you do have an ad for the other Despicable Me 4 sets. I'm probably going to buy Gru's Mansion when it goes on sale. I just think it looks like a fun set, and I really love the minifigures in it. I think this is a great entry-level set for the Despicable Me 4 line. I did buy some of the Minions sets from a few years ago. I thought that they were pretty decent builds. This build is pretty basic, but it's got some really good parts in it, and it's really all about the minifigures. I love the minifigures in this set. Like, I do think that they're excellent. They're all unique for the most part. Well, they're all unique from one another, and all of those prints are exclusive except for Mel's like torso and head. So I really like the figures here. I think $25, it feels a little bit expensive, but at the same time, these are such high quality minifigures. they aren't typical Lego figures, you know, they've got all the dual molding going on. There's new pieces at play here for for Mega Minion Dave, and he's just really impressive. Again, I don't like the way these things look. Like I don't like how Universal designed them, but I do really like the Lego minifigures of them, so it's just kind of a weird space to be in. But something like that does make this feel worth more like $25 cuz that okay, like $20 set, but this guy making it 25 I think is okay when you think about how one minifigure box costs $5 nowadays. So if you want a Despicable Me 4 set but you don't want to buy like one of the larger ones, I definitely recommend picking this up. Let me know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe as well, and check out my website goldenninja3000.com, and I'll see you guys with more videos soon. Bye for now.